It's Thanksgiving. One thing I'm extremely thankful for, as I know a lot of like-minded people are, I'm thankful for the riffs and the song intros and those small parts of songs that when we were younger got us into heavy music. I'm not talking about the entire songs. I'm just talking about that one little piece that every time you hear it right now takes you back maybe to the first time you heard it and takes you back to that first intro into what we now call metal. And yeah, we're a lot deeper than we were when we first started this journey. And many of these songs are very, very light compared to the death metal, the black metal, the hardcore, the punk, the hardcore punk, the metalcore, the stuff we're into now. But without these songs, we wouldn't be here. So I'm going to give you my 5 songs. I could go further, but I want to hear yours too. What songs got you into this genre? You're now listening to heavy, heavy stuff. But what was your intro into the world we love? Here are my 5. Memory Remains. It was my first intro into Metallica. I don't know how many people remember, but you used to be able to go into a Walmart and buy what we called, I guess you call them singles, we call them singles. They are cassette tapes with 1 or 2 songs on them. And I bought this Metallica single. It was Memory Remains. I remember getting back home and putting that in my tape deck and being blown away just by the riff and the sound of Hetfield's vocals. I'd never heard anything like it. And that was my first real intro into the heavy music world. Now these next couple, you'll remember well from the MTV days, maybe TRL days. I remember when I first heard the start of Got the Life from Korn and saw the video with the car and all the guys in the car going down the highway. Could not get enough of that song. And I don't know who's a similar age, but do you remember getting home from school and cheering on Korn and Limp Bizkit and some of those guys to beat out Britney Spears and Christina Aguilera on TRL? It rarely happened, but when it did, it was amazing. In those same MTV days, another band I just mentioned, Limp Bizkit. I had no clue who George Michael was. I come from a country music background, I guess country music family, country music area. So when I heard the first little Wes Borland intro on the cover of Faith for Limp Bizkit, I was hooked. I could not wait to get that album. I listened to that song over and over and over. And frankly, I don't know how long it was before I realized that wasn't even their song. Godsmack's whatever. Godsmack, a lot of people have varying opinions on. I still very much enjoy Godsmack. I think they're a great hard rock, that's how I would classify them, hard rock band. But when I first heard and saw the video, when MTV still did videos, for whatever, I can vividly remember sitting in a recliner at my grandparents' house watching that song on MTV, and I couldn't take my eyes off of it. And at that point, we didn't have DVR, so you kind of had to just wait for it to come back on again. And I would wait and watch that song, that video over and over and over. The 5th one, again, I could go on, but this song still holds a special place in my heavy metal heart. To this day, if you made me give you my top 10 songs of all time, this song is on there. And it's not even that heavy of a song. I mean, there's some definitely heavy parts in that song. It's just a great hard rock song. And I remember the first time I heard that little guitar intro to Southtown, and I saw the video, I think it's like a kind of a guerrilla show. I mean, I went out and bought the album as soon as I could convince my grandparents to buy me the album. And at that time, they were more than happy to buy that instead of the Marilyn Manson album that I also wanted. Those are my 5 songs that got me into this world that we're so deep into now. What are your 5? Happy Thanksgiving. Happy metal.